Hi, this is Hot Chocolate with Paul. I worked in broadcasting for 39 years, and today we're going to take a look at all the years that I spent in broadcasting.
Super GMC, your community station in Greece, never had a love. That's Pablo Cruz on WGMC. And remember, you heard it first on Community 90 Radio. Paul Peckish on the radio for a Friday evening. Good evening to you. This is Jennifer Warnes.
Sun goes down on a silky day.
Paul Peckish on WGMC. Music. Music from Elvis Costello on the album placed WGBC from Get Happy, that's I Can't Stand Up for Falling Down. This is music from Cheap Trick from Heaven Tonight called Auf Wiedersehen. 89 FM with music from the Diamonds, that's called Little Darling. Paul Peckish with you on the Oldies Show with music next from the Kingston Trio. Tom Dooley.
Throughout history, there have been many songs written about the eternal triangle.
89 FM, WGSU, serving the Genesee Valley and bringing you the sound of rock. WSAY, Rochester.
1470 WSAY, that's music from Petula Clark, Downtown. And it's pretty snowy downtown this evening. Paul Peckish with you, along with Paul Davis in Cool Night.
Congratulations to one of our crew members here on Newswatch 10 at noon. Paul Peckish and his wife Mary are proud parents today. An 8-pound baby girl born this morning, and we wish them well. Congratulations to both of you. Subcontrol is a busy place during live programs here at TV 10. Switcher is a transitional tool to take us from camera to camera, tape to tape, and a number of combinations.
It is one of those mornings. This morning, first thing I heard came to work is that one of our technicians, Paul Peckish, had his rear window of his van blow out because of the cold conditions. I guess the difference in temperature shattered. Yeah, that happened to you once.
It did in our minivan on Christmas morning. I looked out the car. I'm like, what happened? I thought maybe somebody shot out the window or something, but it was really, I think, just the cold. And you know, it's brutal out there.
Inside the car and outside, and. So, one of those mornings, be careful on the roads, give yourself some extra time.
This has been a summer to remember.
It has. Beautiful.
Excellent.
Yeah. Anybody have anything planned outside?
I'm going flying with Paul Peckish, one of our assistants here.
Wow.
Tomorrow morning?
Yes.
Oh, great. That sounds fun.
Beats anything I have planned.
Yeah, me too. We'll talk to you about that tomorrow.
General manager. And Janet, that is a look at sports.
I want to go back to the Buffalo Bills. Has anybody said yet that this coach looks like actor Kevin Costner?
Yes.
Yes.
That and Paul Peckish, who works here at the station, a lot of people are saying he looks like, but not many people probably know Paul as much as Costner. So yeah, he looks a little bit like Kevin Costner.
Brian, filing taxes online is becoming a trend. Last year, 450,000 tax returns were filed online. By year 2007, the Internal Revenue Service hopes 80% of tax returns are filed through web services. It's tonight's top story. Taxes is now just a click away. The Internal Revenue Service is online, and several tax preparation programs have been created for your convenience.
It's a great benefit to the IRS having the returns filed electronically because they don't have to duplicate the input.
The IRS says online filing has its advantages. Refunds come back faster, notice is given when files are processed, and processing is more accurate. Some local taxpayers who have given online filing a test run say they wouldn't go back to pen and paper.
I hate doing all the hand calculations because there's a lot of formulas involved, and the times that I have done it, I found that I've made mistakes.
Paul used Quicken's TurboTax. It cost him about $30 for each the federal and state form, but says it was worth every penny. He says the program was understandable and told him when he made mistakes. It took Paul less than 2 hours to file online, and he was able to turn his computer off, take a break, and then pick up where he left off.
Janet, there are so many things to learn to safely fly a plane, but one local pilot told me he spent about 10% of his entire training time on emergency landings and power failures. Now, another local pilot, Paul Packish, brought us into the cockpit.
So sometimes in training, while you're flying, the instructor will, without saying anything, just reach over, pull the throttle back to idle and say, okay, you've just lost your engine.
That's what pilot training was like for Paul Packish. Instead of a lost engine, authorities say a loss of power may have been reality for the pilot whose plane crashed near Strong Hospital last night. Engine loss, power loss, Paul says neither is good.
If you lose electric power, all of the instruments will just turn off. If you lose your engine, it's going to be very quiet. It's a deafening silence.
So what does someone in the cockpit do? Paul says you want to glide the best you can. To do that, you use the throttle. He says next you use a combination of your instruments and equipment, yoke, rudders, and fuel. It's all written out in this emergency checklist. Those maneuvers may restart the engine.
If that doesn't happen, then you might start looking for a suitable landing spot on the ground.
For the safety of those on the ground, authorities have said this softball field was the most suitable place. It prevented fatalities and injuries on the ground. But the field isn't very long in comparison to a runway. Paul says each type of plane has a certain distance it needs in order to land safely. He didn't want to speculate about what happened last night, but he says similar planes need more room than just a softball field. But Paul knows when your plane is going down, you have little choice.
If all you got is what's available on the ground,
you take it.
You take what you can get, really.
Paul says if a pilot is going down in the countryside, he will look for a farm field in the city. He says that's much trickier. A pilot just has to use his best judgment. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jennifer Johnson, News 10 NBC.
A local band called Intrigue has a new song that pays tribute to the heroes of September 11th. The band came by our studios last week to record the song.
Now here is Intrigue's Eileen and Tony Wexler, Scott Maley, and our own Channel 10 technician Paul Packish with their song, American Heroes.
Merry Christmas from our new state-of-the-art master control. My mother will love this. Hey, I'm checking out pinpoint weather to see if we're going to have good weather for Santa to make all of his deliveries.
Merry Christmas!
That's all for Hot Chocolate with Paul for today. Have a good day. Hot Chocolate with Paul is a video log of life experiences that I feel might inspire other people. I'm a minimalist, 60-plus geezer in the making, Sometimes my wife Stacy will appear. Be sure to subscribe to this channel so you can catch new videos whenever they come out.